Alright, welcome back to more of Hero's Memory. And the whole first part was spent just grinding for cash. All to get the blue mail. Because basically you're going to be carrying this thing around for quite a while. So you might as well get as much value out of the blue mail as you can. And the thing is, I still need a lot of money. I'm gonna buy some other stuff. But I'm not gonna be grinding around for like 3 or 4 more parts just to try to get more money here. I'm just gonna start going into some of the levels. Kind of the hope is I find enough money along the way. So I guess we'll start the basic recommendations from the old man. We got the first 2 levels. One's in this village and one's in the forest. So I've already been to both those spots. They're pretty much just sitting right in the open for you. Okay, we're gonna head into level 2 first. And yeah, you don't need the item from level 1 to go in here. At least to get what I need. Yeah, you're gonna notice a trend with this quest. Mainly with the main dungeons. And pretty much you're gonna be references to other Zelda games. And you're gonna have to go through both doors eventually. I'm gonna start the left side. I mean, Temple of Droplets, yeah, you know, pretty simple Minish Cap reference. Even the music, and even the wall patterns are essentially the same. Luckily, the first few levels are actually not that difficult to go through. Easy enough just to get what I need. And you notice these 2 jars here? Right in the middle, kind of a suspicious spot. And I'll go into that later. Actually, you want to go down this path first. Hold any ammo right now. I can't even use any ammo. I suppose those are supposed to be like stronger bats. Because I think they fly around similar to a regular bat, it just takes 2 hits. these are probably your low variant Dark Nuts there. Alright, pick up the Ocarina. Although I don't think you really use this for a while, but you might as well pick it up. Just for warping convenience later on, but you actually do need this, but it's not until quite a bit later on in the quest. And pretty much abuse the kind of half-tile positioning. And pretty much put that to as much use as you can. Yeah, just leave that heart there. I suppose these are supposed to be gels. I'm not sure what the original sprite of that is from. Basic souls there. Although I think you're gonna see various colors of them. I think they just color swap to match the dungeon layout. Otherwise they have the exact same strength. Yeah, I gotta be a little bit more cautious with the fireballs and stuff because you can't block them yet. And just scoop up as much money as possible. Again, I gotta buy some more stuff. Although a lot of the items you can buy are optional, so... But it's just... It makes life a little easier. Alright, simple room here. You just gotta get to the 4 switches. Yeah, you have to hit him with your sword. I even kept this bit consistent because in Minish Cap you actually had to do something like this. You know, you get the light shining from the floor above to melt the ice here. Okay, step ladder. This will be a very nice item to get. It allows us to explore quite a bit more stuff. I still need a lot more money. And these weird things, little vines, I suppose they're supposed to be your red levers. Just kind of give a different palette for that. Even though I think you do see the original red levers outside. Well, I guess in dungeons you get a different palette. It's always good to cut all the jars here, just to see if you can get more money. So again, you know, at the beginning with the 2 locks, it doesn't matter which way you go because you're going to end up in this middle path anyway. You have to go on both paths regardless. I guess that's supposed to be... Well, it's shaped like a Moldorm, but I think it behaves like a Landmola, actually. Yeah, I'm actually not gonna go on the right side just yet. Take my newfound items to do some scouting. And it doesn't matter if you have extra keys because you actually can't carry them out of the levels. So you can't do any sequence breaking that way. The keys are only good for one dungeon. Or that specific dungeon. Actually, I almost have enough money to buy one of the items. That boomerang is, I believe, 80 rupees. I'm just gonna 5 right there. And this is your potion shop. Gotta find the letter, or in this case, I think it's an empty bottle. At least I'm good on supplies right now. I was thinking about trying to hold off until I can find a better boomerang, but I think this thing's gonna get enough utility to be worth buying. I mean, it's only 80 rupees. If it was like 250 rupees, I'd be like, oh no, I'm gonna try to find a better boomerang. Way too much grinding to get that. Yeah, but 80 rupees isn't that bad. Well, the hints here are not really that expensive. Literally, there are no tricks. It's 1, 2, and 3. I might honestly just pay that just to show you, I guess. Some of the hints later on are a lot more expensive. And those I will probably show. I'll put in the comments because that's a lot of money to waste there. So some of this is pretty useless, but I think at least one of the hints is actually something useful. I just got my $1 back right there. I'm gonna pay for that 1 rupee hint. Now, I'm not sure what this is referring to. Is it, level 1, which is the forest, is level 1, or that hidden area behind the fairy fountain, or there's at least another area that's kind of blocked off until you get the correct item, which has some other goodies in it. Yeah, this you may not really realize until later on, but yeah, that's actually true. There's the direct way into the desert, which we'll get a brief look at. But there is a second way that's a lot more dangerous. And it takes quite a while to get through that path. I'll actually show off part of it because you get some goods in there anyway. Okay, into the desert. And really, there's not much we can do here. Yeah, I don't think I really want to face off against these guys yet. Okay, so you might suspect something between these two rocks. In this case, you'd be correct. It's not always the case, but that's a good first place to start looking. Yeah, that's the reason why I bought the Boomerang. I think just any distance weapon, and there are a few you get along the quest. You just need any one of them to trigger the switch. I don't think your sword beams count. There's some Zelda 2 cave music there. Okay, so pick up another heart piece. I'm not going to do too much more in this part, because the next part is going to be a bit more exploration, which is going to take some time. I am picking a lot of money. I'll use that for later. Okay, so really didn't do too much. I got some useful utility items from level 2, and we'll be exploring some more stuff with that in the next part. Alright, see you guys later.